Good morning. Good morning. It's Lori Pelzer, founder of Girl Go Be Great International Success Conference and the CEO of Be Inspired International, my company. For those of you who are joining me for the first time this morning on Facebook Live, my company is a personal and professional development company. We assist women in the marketplace and women in the workplace. We help you get to where it is that you see yourself going. We help you get on the other side to your greatness. Now, there's a lot of other things we do in between that to help you actually actualize that in which you're wanting to achieve. But this morning, I am been sharing for the last couple of days, actually, about 2 weeks now, right? So good morning, ladies. Welcome in. I've been sharing about the new event that I've created called Girl Lead. GIRLLEAD. What does that mean? What does lead mean? What does it mean to be a girl leader? We're going to talk about that this morning. We're going to also talk about where are you leading from? This is going to be a yummy conversation. It's not one that you want to miss. So if you're joining in, you want to get your paper, you want to get your pen, or you want to be just consciously connected to this message. It's going to be fairly quick, okay? Because I know that your life is full because you're a leader, right? And so my life is full today. I have quite a bit of work to do. I am actually touching women all day. My goal is to call on at least 300 women today. I'm making personal calls as a leader. Good morning, Camden. You know, ladies, I have a fan out there. His name is Camden. He's 8 years old. He is from Florida. He joins in to share with me that I am great. To keep going, Miss Lori, you're doing a great job. His mother even brought him with her to one of my local events in South Carolina last year, Girl Go Be Great. And we broadcast live, and he came in and he was all so much full of joy. So hi, Camden. So when I interrupt my broadcast, my training, I'm shouting out to my truest fan, Camden. Thank you, Tanya, for always allowing Camden to tune in. Now, understand he's really tuned in on his computer with his mama, who was a VIP client of mine. And she is soaring right now, ladies. She's leading in every way. And I'm super inspired for her. Matter of fact, right now, she's getting ready to go to the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. And you got to understand something. She wouldn't have done that 2 years ago. And it had nothing to do with, did she have the resources? Did she have the ability? Or did she have the structure? She had all of that. She needed to believe that she could lead at a higher level. And she's already a high-level professional workplace woman, but she wanted more. And so we help you get past those blocks, past those limiting beliefs, and that's what's going to get you on the other side. Now, granted, there is the external work that you want to do, right? You want to do that work on the outside that's going to help you actually actualize the dream. And we do that as well. So welcome in again, ladies. I want to thank each of you for joining me this morning. And Tanya, I love you too. Donna, good morning. Good morning, Juanita. And to every other woman who's joining in. This morning, I have something very special for you. You know, as we're talking about girl lead and what does that mean? And where you're leading from and where you can lead to. I want to share with you something that happened to me as I was leading the other day. Some of you may have saw the quick Facebook Live I came and did the other night. I actually was called on at the last minute to come lead a group of young women in middle school. And when I first started speaking and first became a speaker, the first thing I did was reach out to those who looked like I used to look as a girl, growing up in the inner city, coming through the life of poverty. I reached out to them first. I led exactly where my capacity allowed me to lead. I didn't try to go lead outside of my capacity. So we're going to talk about that this morning. So I reached out to the teen mothers market, like schools that talk with teen girls who have unfortunately become mothers, which I'm not an advocate of teen pregnancy. Because I was a teen mom, that doesn't mean I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate of planning to be a mother. And that's for any woman, but especially a teen. There's nothing fun about that. There's nothing glorious about it. And I don't even attend teen moms' baby showers. And it's not because I don't love her. It's because I can't celebrate. And I know the mother struggles with that when her daughter or her son becomes a teen parent. How do I support my children? How do I get through this phase? So she needs a lot of support because it's a very confusing time. But for me, I realize there's not a whole lot of celebration around that. It is and can be the most traumatic experience that one could actually experience as a young person. There are many other things, that happen to young people that are traumatic, but that one is at the top of the list. Okay? I know driving drunk. I know all of the things that teens do that are erratic behavior type activities. They're traumatic to a parent when something bad happened to their child. But back to teen pregnancy. So I reached out and me speaking to that group because my capacity to lead was right there. I knew what I was talking about. I had lived it. So it made perfect sense, right? That I started leading right there. So I entered that marketplace and I remember my first speech. I was crying, just crying. I was freaking out. All of the emotions of being a teen mom had just raised up and shown itself to me. And no, speakers. You don't lead in crying. There's a moment you can get welled up and you may have a cry too, but it should be very, very minimal. Good morning, LaKale. Good morning, Victor. So I am so excited at this moment. I'm standing there, I'm delivering, I'm teaching, and I'm changing lives of teen moms. And I'm just losing it at the same time. So what I found now, almost 20 years later, I was leading out of my pain. I was leading out of my pain. I was not really healed yet from being a teen mom and all of the stuff that goes along with feeling ostracized and feeling kicked to the curb and feeling not wanted and feeling not connecting to a bigger and larger community. Because teen mothers, believe it or not, the community is not very accepting of you being successful. So you got to prove yourself over and over and over again. So let's keep moving. So I led there, and then I led in the schools. The schools would call on me, and they would want me to come, teach, and inspire their youth. Hey, I can do that. I know what that looks like. That's who I've been my whole life. A girl who grew up in the projects with 2 babies by 18 years old, poverty, and I always needed inspiration. I am an inspiration junkie. That's my choice of drug. I am full of wanting to be inspired each and every day that I breathe, that I stand. And leading is the only way you can do it. You cannot lead quietly. So people say, I'm shy. Well, you're going to have to figure out how to break through shyness in order to give the world something that only you have, that God only gave you, the Creator only built inside of you. Maybe you're real loud. Hey, I used to be real loud. And you got to figure out how to get that loudness connected to a more powerful way to deliver so people can hear you. Because sometimes those of us who got real loud voices, we got to figure out how to tone it down, how to really connect with people. Because my life was loud. So it only made sense, ladies, that I would lead a loud leadership. Make sense? So we got to figure out how do we lead. But before we figure out how do we lead, we first got to know what leadership looks like. So the other day, leadership looks like being a servant. It looks like serving others. Number one, that's what I said the other night when I came really quickly before I got into coaching sessions with my clients. I was called on by a local school, and the local school needed a speaker. David Dantzler, he is a leader in the youth community. He is going to do great and big things. We're going to see him, like the guy we see named Eric out there on the circuit, that platform that talks to you. This guy's the next guy, David Dantzler. I mean, his story is so profound that it changes you within seconds. He has a way of reaching the kids, right? He's also an artist, but he's into education, and he called on me, but he couldn't reach me. So he couldn't reach me, and when he couldn't reach me, he called Atlanta to reach an assistant of mine to call back to Columbia to get me out of bed because I stayed in my bed late. I'm doing some rebooting, learning how to honor me and honor what it is that me needs as a leader, because I am a big leader, right? So he found me. But before he could find me, he needed to get somebody, right? Because this is about leading. We got to get somebody to lead these kids today. Our youth are our future. We keep saying that, but it's real. And I showed up. I got ready. I put some things on hold, got ready. I had to prepare for them within an hour. And I said, what is it? God, what is it that I need to lead these young people with today? See, leadership is also a responsibility. Once you take on this responsibility, you are simply saying that you're going to do exactly what it is you're supposed to do to ensure that the person that you're leading or the people that you're leading receive what? Greatness. And you got to do that eating a hot dog. You got to do that drinking your coffee. You got to do that riding your car, getting there, because leadership is not always convenient. We don't just get 15 weeks to plan to lead. Leadership is inconvenient as well as it is servant. So those are two very important pieces to really gain today before we get into any of this stuff that's going to help you level up your leadership and help you make money doing it. These are the foundations of being a leader. And if you are a woman, I call you the girl, your journey to lead, it's full of possibilities. Just because of who you are, because of your makeup, because of what's already put inside you. You're a natural born leader, period. So for you to think you don't lead, or for you to think anything opposite of leadership is not for me, I'm not sure about leading, I'm not sure if this level I should be leading, all of that stuff is limiting beliefs. You were born to lead. We create. So you can't tell me we were not supposed to lead. Just want that to sink in for a second, because I hear all sorts of kind of limiting belief thought patterns. Because remember, we had to fight to vote. We had to fight to have separate property from our husbands. We had to fight for our reproductive rights, which they're trying to mess with those again. They meaning the establishment of those who try to control the leader in the woman. Now, leadership shouldn't be boastful, and it doesn't have to be bragful, and it doesn't have to be nasty or mean, but it does have to be powerful. And you are powerful. So my room should be full with women who want to lead or who are currently leading and who want to lead at a higher level, because it's all of us. It's not a specific group. You should be leading in your workplace. You should be leading in your home space. You should be leading in your ministry work. You should be leading in your extracurricular work, whether that's your girlfriend groups, whether that's your, like I said, social groups, whether that's in the school system, whether that's at your workplace, whether that's in the marketplace, whether that's in the ministry space, whether that's in your home space. You should be leading. Period. And if anyone is leading you and you don't have a say in that, and you don't have an opinion or a thought or a way that you see it being done better, then it's time for you to up level as well. So I showed up to the school. I came together based upon what was coming to me. I came together with an awesome, and incredible talk to lead these girls through Rise Up. So this morning, very quickly, I want to give you a treat, and we're going to jump right into the content. I want you to rise up. And then we're going to talk about why I chose to share this with you this morning. Because so many of you are missing one very vital piece, that you are a born leader. That you may be leading now. There's another level to that. Or you want to lead. And there is absolutely another level to that. But first, you got to really get it. You got to rise up to it. So I want you to hear just a little bit of Andre Day, Rise Up. And as we listen, I want you to do something this morning in your private space. I want you to lift your hands up. And I want you just to keep them there. We're going to just listen to it for maybe about 2 minutes. And I know that I'm asking you to stretch already. But what I know about you, you're brave. So I want you to lift your hands up, and I want you to rise up. And as you rise up, I want you to speak aloud. What is it that's in you that you want to rise up to? What is it that's in you that you want to rise up to as a woman leader, as a girl leader? And I'm going to be joining you. I'm going to speak mine.
Living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it
One hand
out.
up, 2 hands. We're going to walk it out.
Ooh, mountain.
Yes.
We gon' walk it out and move.
I want to lead women into a big, expansive place.
Mountain.
Ooh.
And I'll rise like the day.
When I rise up, this is the day that I see women rising up. My big vision for her.
And I do it 1,000
That she leads those who she's called to lead. And we change the way the planet looks. That I'm a part of that. That I rise up as a woman in my family that leaves legacy. Keep rising up, ladies. Speak out what you want to rise up as the leader that's in you. And I keep rising above any adversity, obstacles, challenge that come my way. I continue to rise. Hands up. How do you want to lead? What is it that you want to lead? Speak your home leadership.
The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe.
Sometimes leadership
And
is
I know you
hard,
feel like dying,
but you can't die
promise
with this
we'll
inside
take
you.
the world to its feet. Ooh,
How do you want to lead? How do you want to show up in the world as a girl leader?
mountains, bring it to its feet.
Yes.
Mountains, and
I rise up. See, I rose up, ladies, from teen pregnancy. I rose up from poverty. I rose up from losing all in 2008. I rose up. You got to rise up. You can't be afraid. You have to fight fear to rise up. Rise up. What is it that you are called to do? What is it that's in you to do? Rise up to that occasion. See yourself there. Stand right there. Speak it. How do you see you rising up?
all we need is hope. And for that we have
All you need is hope.
each other.
Woo!
And for that we have each other.
And we have each other.
Yeah.
Woo!
We
Thank you, God, for women rising up. It's your time to rise up. It's not your time to dumb down. It's not your time to stay in fear. It's not your time. This is a sacred time. There's something happening in the universe, and I can feel it. I can feel it as a woman leader. I feel it. It's your time.
In spite of the age,
Woo, in spite of it all.
1,000 times again.
So many of you have fell down as a woman leader. I've been speaking to women all week long, and women have lost businesses. Women have lost husbands. Women have lost children. Women have lost homes. And they're afraid to rise up again. So what I say to you, you rise up 1,000 times again. There's nothing greater than the leader that's in you. And no one can touch it unless you give them permission to. Nothing greater than the leader that's already in there. My job as your coach, your girl lead coach, is to show you how to do it. To show you how to rather use it and position yourself in a greater way. Because you shouldn't be leading from your fear or your pain. You should allow those things that have happened to you, pain, to fuel you into your purpose-driven life. And you've heard that before. So ladies, welcome in for the third time. Right now, you should be feeling really excited. You should be feeling some type of breakthrough, some type of movement, some type of energy increase. I'm not sure how you showed up here this morning, but what I am sure is that I know this is what I know. I know that you're brave. And I know that you got many other messages that you've heard all week long about you, about what it is you're called to do, because this is something we constantly go through. With the whole big social media world, the whole big use of the internet now, you could tune into a million different people and still not nail it. But I want you to nail it this morning. So when I get ready to show up in Charlotte, March 24th, 25th, I'm coming to do some damage to what the enemy has set forth in the woman leader. We're coming to slash fear, doubt, shame, past experiences that have stopped you from leading at your highest level. We're going to do that. We're going to also go on the outside and we're going to learn strategies. We're going to learn how to leverage up. We're going to learn how to use some of these secrets that you don't quite know about because you don't know what you don't know. And if you've never been in these spaces where people are teaching this and you're learning it, you're going to learn it in this room. So I want some of you right now, you don't even have to wait for me to complete the next 10 minutes of this training this morning. You're ready to go say yes to you. You're ready to get on a plane, a bus, get in your car, and you're ready to join me in Charlotte on March 24th. We're going to come together at 7:30 p.m. in a sacred moment as we get to know each other. And then I have it all beautifully planned out for you. And then we're going to go in all day on Saturday. We're going to pull back the curtain. We're going to dive in deep. We're going to play together big. We're going to show up when we leave that moment. We're going to enjoy beautiful rooms at the Marriott South Park, which is giving me an amazing group rate. They were excited by Girl Go Be Great, the whole idea of what it is I'm called to do, and they want to come. I said, you're welcome to come. You're absolutely welcome to be a part of this moment. We've had several women to book her seats. I'm taking 20 women. That leaves now 11 spaces. I'm going to find those women before I get to Monday. All of those spaces are going to be filled. And I guess you're saying, gosh, she's so put it out there like that. Well, that's what I'm going to teach you to do. That doesn't come overnight, but I have a system, the way I've learned how to show up big. And listen, I got a coach that's helping me show up even bigger, stretching me like a rubber band. Boop, boop. Lisa Nichols and Susie Carter with Motivating the Masses, they are beasts of leaders. They are true gladiators. I have never seen anything like that up close and personal. And I thought I had some leader in me. Woo-wee. I got to give my coach a shout out. Way to go, Lisa. Gladiator leader. And you know, we use these because we clap so much in the room. So I want to cheer for you. We're going to have some clappers. Every time you succeed, you deserve a clap. And Motivating the Masses has changed my life. So yes, I shout them out. Because leaders, we also share the good news, right? So where are you leading from? But before I ask you that, before I share that and ask that question, what is leadership? Leadership is when you actually have something in you, a message, a gift, a talent, and you're ready and you're willing to share it with others to change their life. You're ready to lead them, meaning you're ready to be in front while they follow, to get them to be in front, and then they in turn be in front and someone follows, and it is a what? Domino effect. See, the dictionary of leadership has various statements about leadership. I broke that down into a way I know what a leader is. A leader is unselfish. A leader knows when they're wrong. They take full responsibility for it. A leader is willing to make it right. A leader is willing to put themselves on the line. A leader is willing to go to the edge, jump off if necessary, and then guess what? Hope that there's somebody down there to catch them. A girl leader, even more so, she's willing to go out of the common, and she's willing to step out of the place that people have tried to contain her. And the world has tried to contain us. From the beginning of time, a lot of you may not understand or even know a lot about the Spanish Inquisition, when women were burned to the stakes because we were said to be witches and warlocks, witches, because we have something that no one else has. We have healing power. We have healing power. You notice when the house is sick, evidently we can trace it back. We can trace it back because evidently mama's sick. If mama's sick, the house sick. If mama mad, the house ain't happy. So we got to keep mama happy, right? Because we have something in us that the Creator gave us no one can touch. We have intuition. It's a very high form of seeing things or feeling things before they happen. But we don't honor that. That's one of our leader traits in us. We just don't honor. We have the ability to mend brokenness very easily, actually. And we don't honor that we even have been broken ourselves, that we are brokenness healers, all of us. That's what we're here doing. Our children, our nieces, our nephews, whether you're our mother currently or not, you are always a life giver. You're always a mother. So they look to us to heal them. It's the reason why all the kids hang out at your house. It's the reason why everybody wants to spend the night at your house. It's a reason. So that's who we are. And leaders are in the front. We don't hide in the middle. We don't hide in the back. We put it all on the line. We take total responsibility if it doesn't work, if it doesn't look like we want it to look. We say yes, and that is the part that I want you to grab. We say yes. We don't say, no, maybe next time. I need to check. Oh, maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, let me talk with my husband. Oh, let me call 3 of my girlfriends. That's not a leader. And that is the thing that you got to break free of. If you stand in it, in your power of what you was given, your birthright, everyone else follows. It's not that you got to fight to do this. You just got to stand. So, number 1, we're leading from a place of struggle. Now that you know what a leader looks like, now you got to find out where you're leading from. We're leading from a place of struggle, a place of stress, a place of scarcity, and a place of stretch. Women leaders today and women who want to lead are already leading energetically from a place of struggle, a place of stress, a place of scarcity, and a place of stretch. A large percentage of the women I talked to last week that I've been talking to for 5 years, because I'm celebrating 5 years of empowering women. And you're leading. It's taking all of you. Most of you, you're leading. It's taking all of you. You're using and running on an energy that is running backwards. You're using and running on an energy that's running backwards, not forward running energy. Been there, done that, know about it. My coach said, Lori, you empty. When I first started working with her, there is nothing else left in there. It's time for you to get full. I had ran my course as a leader. I ran my course to learn all I could learn at the way I was learning it. You see, the way I was learning it, whom I was learning it from. I needed to up level for me to do the big thing I'm called to do. So that's the same thing for you. You're running on an energy backwards. How do I know that? You're like, Lori, that's not me. No, it's you. It's you. I boldly say it. I sit on Facebook specifically. I go to LinkedIn, I go to my Twitter, and I go to my IG. And I see the different women who are called to lead, who simply are saying, I'm a leader. My poster that I'm putting out says I'm leading in some area, whether that be as an author, as a coach, as a trainer, a corporate trainer, a speaker, leading, right? I'm leading at my work. I'm a supervisor. I'm a manager. I'm working on VP, ED, whatever you're doing. But here's what I see as a thread. You're doing it strenuously. You're doing it hard. Some of you are even begging. Some of you are even begging for people to talk to you. Some of you even say things like, inbox me. Who's going to inbox you? Hurting people don't move. You have to lead them the same way I'm leading you. See, I'm not selling you a seat. I'm leading you to your seat. And the difference is I'm leading from a place of solid leader. I'm leading from a place of soulful leader. I'm leading from a place of successful leader. I'm leading from a place of a 6-figure plus leader. It's a different. I'm leading from a place of significant leader. I'm not leading from a place of scarcity leader. I'm not leading from a place of stress leader. Now, I've been all of those. So I get it. That's how I can easily see it. But I don't judge you, and I surely don't shout you out. And I don't go in your personal inbox and say, you know you need me. But what I do say is, God, give me the strategy. Give me an untired spirit to stay doing this thing you call me to do. Then I go, tap into my teaching from my leader coach. I go figure out strategy with my team. I pull down the divine download, and bam, that's how Girl Lead was built. From what I saw a need. Leaders, you see a need. You do not beg for people who you think need you. I see it every single day. And in seeing it, it does something to me. As a leader, what do? We want to call people forward into their what? Their greatness. At the bottom line, that's all of us are doing. Whether you're a doctor and you're calling people in wellness, in whatever area, whether it's chiropractic, whether it's podiatry. My husband's going through a huge undertaking with his health. After the surgery, those of you who knew he had foot surgery, it's been 4 months now, and now we're in another part of the process. We received some news the other day that did not settle well with us. I'm not going to share it right now because my husband does not want me to share, but he allowed me to say that much. And it really challenged us. So we needed doctors who are leaders. We don't just need doctors. We need doctors who are going to take control of how is it that we need to get Mr. Pelzer better. They need to get my husband better, by the way. We're going to do our part. We're getting ready to do some major overhaul in our life. And it's not because that showed up, but we knew it was coming. You know how you know something is coming. So we need leaders who are what? Solid. Who are leading from that place of solidness. When you ask people to inbox you and personal message you and you're begging for business and please show up, what you're essentially doing is you're leading out of your scarcity. So where are you leading from? I want you to do an inventory with me right quick. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. You know, I learned that from my coach. See how what you learn when you go get leader support? You learn new words. And not only do you learn the words, you learn what they mean. And not only do you learn what they mean, you learn how to apply them in your life as a leader and the lives of others. So scarcity. Let's talk about that for a minute. Scarcity is insufficiency. So many of you women leaders who think you're not supposed to be in the room with me on March 24th, 25th, I want you to think about this one. Scarcity. Scarcity is a energy. It's a mindset of short. You feel short. You feel short in every way. You feel short that today I don't have enough. You feel short tomorrow I won't have enough. And that is a lack mentality. But you don't know how to change that. I've been there, done that too. And scarcity really comes from a lifetime of breaking down the thought patterns that came before you. And those thought patterns that came before you were implanted in you. Say implanted. Say and write on your paper, implanted. I work with my clients around money just a little bit because I stay in my lane. And then when I've taken them to as far as I can take them, I give them resources to go get money coaching. All of us should be doing money freedom coaching. All of us should be learning our money blueprints. And when something has been passed down to you, either through educators, it could be your teachers, it could have been your clergymen, your pastors, influential people in your life now. Your mother, your father, your uncle, your aunt. It was implanted though. You didn't come here with money fear. what money fear. First, you came out as a newborn baby. And that's just as innocent and beautiful and pure. Then you turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think money showed up in any of those ages. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, when you got around 12 to 15, you started hearing things. You started downloading inside you money messages. So that's when you started seeing whether mom or dad or mom and daddy could pay the bills. Or if you didn't have a mama or a daddy, you started seeing this consciousness of scarcity bigger than that. Because you didn't have anything. Or you did have money growing up. Or you did see money. Or you did see wealth. Then your consciousness of money is very, very different. You may even see it as, I don't just throw away what I got. There's different levels of scarcity. You may feel like you need to hold on to every dollar. So there's a level of understanding how a scarcity leader leads. And in a scarcity leadership, guess what? Guess what? Everybody you lead has that. They won't pay you for your services. They can't see your services because you've given them scarcity leadership. And I know what I'm saying today is not exciting. But you got to stay around because in one more minute, I'm getting ready to share who I'm bringing to Girl Lead, March 24th, 25th. So if already you know, I got to be in that room with Lori. You may be a leader right now. You may be a high-level leader. You don't think there's anything else for you to learn from someone else? Just because you are already high-level leading? I think that that's a scarcity mindset. I have 2 conferences that I want to attend, and these are high-level leaders, and I'm a high-level leader. But are you serious? We don't have anything else to learn from anyone else? We get so closed. I got this. You always can learn. That's right, Nima. Dr. Nima, you can always learn. And always learning is the kind of leader I'm talking to. One that's always in action learning. Anything else, I can't do. I can't do nothing with that. Because then you become susceptible to what you think you know. And that's dangerous. So, let's talk about the part that is so yummy today. If you're ready to turn your leader into a major girl leader, and you're ready to learn what girl leaders do. So I'm on the site, the Girl Lead site. And what we're going to do on March 24th, 25th is not only up-level your leadership. We're going to learn how to make bigger impact, make a solid 6-figure plus. See the plus? That's plus. Income. And drum roll, become an authority with a #1 secret weapon that all women leaders need. Just a second, I'm going to give it to you. I got something to hold you with me today. Great women leaders, we thrive, we think big, we set big goals, we take on challenges, we challenge ourselves daily, we release fear every single moment of the day. We don't hold that with us. We don't lead out of scarcity. We don't lead out of struggle. We don't lead out of our stretching. We stop all that madness. And we figure out how to lead more solid, more soulful, more success in our lives and in our business or in our workplace. Because remember, you could be in the workplace or you can be in the marketplace. This training is for you. And we do make 6 figures, plus. And there's a reason for that. Because you can't lead out of no resources. You've tried that already. Bootstrapping is admirable. I was a chronic bootstrapper. I get it. I understand it. I know how it works. And oh my God, could I teach how to bootstrap your way to 6 figures? And I may do that actually. But I don't want you just to stay in bootstrapping. I want to challenge you to become a leader that leads from these places of solid, soulfulness, successfulness, and 6 figures plus. Then once you master that, then you'll be asked to go to another level. And you'll be asked by your inner woman. Okay, we've done this. We got it. We've changed lives here. Let's go. And then you're going to have to level up again. So this leveling up is a constant, consistent process. Remember we did the I rise up? And that's what you got to do. I rise up 1,000 times again. Leading from struggle creates the people who are with you struggle. That's wrong. So if you're not ready to lead, don't lead. But I say you're leading every day already anyway. Remember, you're leading in your home, you're leading in your workplace in some capacity. So stretch your capacity and learn how to lead greater, to make greater impact, bigger impact in your life and the others that you serve. And lastly, the thing that most women leaders want to do each and every single time, all of us who are leaders, this is what we want to do each and every single time. We want to see you better than what you came. That's what we want. We want to do this every single time we touch someone. See you better than what you came. The only way we can do that is we're in environments that feed us, that play bigger. You can't do this alone. What I know about you is you've tried. What I know about you is that you've been seeing yourself through a better lens than like these. My Kate Spade, a greater lens. I like these so. Glasses, I like these glasses so. I'm going to get me a purple or not a purple, a blue and a yellow because they match my brand colors. Leaders, oh, we know how to put it on thick. So you've been seeing yourself through a better lens than a greater lens. That's what I know about you. As a leader, we want to see ourselves in greater lenses. We want to see through greater lenses. Risk comes with that. Cost comes with that. Greatness costs, good is free. Leaders, greatness costs, and good is free. Leaders, greatness costs, and good is free. And this is not about the money you paid. This is about the money you release. So that it can what? Jack your life up. You'll learn that concept if you come in this moment on March 24th through 25th. This thing is loaded. It's loaded. You know, sometimes I miss the mark. Sometimes I miss the mark and I get mad at myself like I missed the mark. Like I got so much going on in my life right now. So much money going out. So that it can position me for the next 5 years. And the truth be told, it gets scary sometimes. But what I said about leader earlier, we're always, every day, releasing fears. Every day we're releasing fears. Now, I lost my home in 2008. And when I lost my home, I lost a part of me. Because my husband and I had already bought 2 or 3 plus homes. And this was my big home. I called it the Padunk home. Where I was able to decorate the way I wanted to, lay it out the way I wanted to. And I missed my home office, that nice big space. I missed some of the amenities that we shared in my home. And now I'm on a track to go and buy my home. Yes, I rise up. It will be this year. Before the end of this year, me and my husband will be putting our butt in some brand new tubs, baby. Now, you know how that happened? Because greatness costs and good is free. I couldn't do it without him. He couldn't do it without me. So if you got a partner, you got to lead your partner to success with you. If you don't have a partner, you still can do it. Because I told him, you don't do it, I'm doing it. So girl leader got to know when she's in her power. You got to do it with or without him. Because you know what you know, you know. So what I also know is that you have so much more to accomplish. You have so much more to accomplish. You cannot do this alone. You cannot stay on this island trying to figure out, go to all the free events, try to go to all the free webinars, try to download all the stuff. You're going to have free brain. Free brain. The free brain syndrome. That Lord, where do you get that from? Woo! The free brain syndrome. And guess what? Nothing is free. And if you want free, then you don't want to be great. We all like a good deal. We all like a great sale. I'm a girl. I get it. I'm looking at Saks sales that they're doing right now. And I got to run up to Charlotte over there at the new place off of Saks Fifth and get me some of that stuff, you know, the winter stuff that's going on because the spring is here. That's how you go shop. But that's still not saying I'm not in greatness. It's season change. It's a great deal. Just like March 24th, 25th. This event is a $1,900 value. Plus. You get to have a seat for $597. If you need a pay plan, Budget, I get that too. There's no judgment. I'm on a pay plan. I'm on pay plans. Budget plans. So what I know about you, you don't have $20,000 to invest in leadership training. There are leadership trainings out there for $20,000. You got the John Maxwell trainings. I can call their name out because they're that costly. Tony Robbins trainings, Lisa Nichols trainings. You got them. Go make your choice. But what I know is where I'm at and where I'm called to lead at this capacity. I'm 10 steps ahead of so many women leaders. And I say that and honor that. Not a brag, not to impress you, but to impress upon you. I know what it feels like to ask someone to invest greater than they've invested before. So $597 or $797, if you need a 2-pay plan, it feels the same as $20,000. But you are a leader. It's time for you to take that level, that step. Take the step. Today I'm opening up my lines, my personal number. I want you to already jot it down. It's 803-238-0511. I'm going to be on the phone, like I said, calling about 300 women a day. I'm closing every seat, calling women forward into her seat. I'm not selling, I'm serving. Right? I'm leading. Someone has to share with her why this is her time. Not begging. I'm leading from a solid place. Because there's something I have that she needs. And if you know that I'm speaking to you, call me. I had a call yesterday from an amazing woman out of Georgia, some parts of Georgia. She was struggling with coming off a strep throat, and she could barely talk. I know how that feel too, because I'm still coming up, my voice. And she said, I had to call you. Your number was there. You said call. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And I wanted to talk with you about how it really looks. So I want to do that with you. Yeah, the website is there. You get to read exactly the truth of what I'm offering, but you might want to talk with me. Call me direct. If I'm on the line, leave a message. I have a voicemail. And leaders have voicemails. We make sure we let people know that you are valued. We're going to talk about that. So what I know is you've undervalued your gift, your expertise, your products and services. A lot of you are still doing $10 events, $15 events, $20 events, $40 events, $50 events. How do I know? I see it all the time. Like I said, all my social medias share and tell the story. That's not to beat you over the head. I've been there, done that, and got the thongs to prove it. And I don't like thongs. That's how painful it is. Oh my God. How do women wear thongs? Girl, you truly are a leader. Woo! Thongs. So, been there, but I rise up. I know that my value of what I bring to change lives is worth more than $20. Your children or your niece or nephew could lend you $20 from all the people that give them change. Do you want to be a change leader or a change leader? So we got to break through some of these inner limiting beliefs. Then we can talk the solid stuff on the strategies and leveraging and scaling up and how to lead loudly. And then I'm coming to this yummy thing that we're bringing in amazing guests. If you want to lead and you want to lead with authority, because I was missing this piece. I'm just recently getting ready to hire a public relations expert. We're going to start out working together for 6 months. Her job is to help get me in media places, them NBCs, them ABCs, them Fox Newses. Oh, I don't want to go to Fox. Oh, I'll go. Okay. Yes. I'll go on Fox News too. Oh, Lord, Fox News. Centric. All of the news stations is out there. Oprah one day. Yay. One day. But before all that, there are many places to be seen and heard. Great leaders, we invest. Even when we don't see all of the fine print. I don't know if I'm going to be on 4 major stations or I'm going to be on 2. But what I do know, it's time for me to get a public relations. We had a meeting the other day. I'm sold on her. She's been doing this work for a long time. And she's going to pitch me out there. So when you see me on TV at the highest level, know that I invited you in too. because you got something that someone may want. So I want to tell you now, this moment in time on March 24th, 25th, this ain't no play moment. We're going to enjoy a little bit of South Park, a little bit. I won't do that to you. My coach do that to us. And those are my gladiators and global leaders out there. Y'all know she do that. We go in these beautiful locations, and boy, we can barely enjoy it. Because she got us working in the morning, working at lunch, working in the evening, working over dinner, be working in your sleep. I was knocked out, me and my roommate. We couldn't take it no more. I'm not going to do y'all like that, but I'm going to give y'all a glimpse of it, because we got to stretch your capacity in order to lead. What I know about you, you're tired of playing it small. Those of you who are already leading, you're tired of playing it small. And those of you who know that you're tired of playing it small and you want to lead, then this is the room for you too. So you can't give away your products and services no more. When you leave this room, we won't be doing that. Not when you work with Lori Pelzer. My job as a leader is to help you understand how that's hurting you and your legacy. That's not nowhere near giving you what you think you're getting out there. Influence. Influencers don't give away. I didn't catch that. I gotta give. At least I want to save my mama. See, for me, it went all the way back to saving my mom. So I thought saving every woman that was working her way from scarcity, struggle, stress, strain, I was doing a great thing. What I found later, I was doing a good thing, but I wasn't serving her to take her beyond that place. I was really doing her a disservice. So we're going to make bigger impact. We're going to up-level your leadership, and now we're going to create your authority. So drum roll. Woo! I'm flying in to Charlotte, North Carolina. Y'all ready? Y'all was like, Lord, come on. She has more international best-selling authors that she's helped create. More best-selling authors than anyone I've known on the circuit. She has helped over 426 people just last year alone create bestsellers. She has a proprietary system. She and her husband, they have created a system that will get your book out there in less than maybe 45, 60 days. And you will be a bestseller author. Not only just from their system, but from their complete knowledge of what it takes to be an author. They help take all of the heavy work that you're out there trying to do on your own. Like me, I've been trying to write my book for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I rise up. You rise up 1,000 times. So I decided to give myself some grace and know that I just wasn't equipped to write my book. I got all these papers, y'all. I've been promising I'm going to deliver my book. I felt bad about that. She is a book expert. Her name is Kathy Kidd. Kathy Kidd. I said it like a little kid because I'm excited. She's going to help me debut my new book. And it's finally coming. And it's going to be transformational, yummy, delicious, mind-blowing. Finally, I get to get all this stuff out of me. And it's going to position me or reposition me as an authority in the marketplace. And like I said, Lord, you be sharing all this stuff with us. Why not? This is what leaders do. This is how we're supposed to serve you. So I want to take you from where you are to where you want to be. 6 figures. Plus. Authority. Writing your first book with Kathy Kidd. Just the whole 50-minute training that I've allotted for her on March 25th is going to change your world. I wish that I'd been in a room like this. I wish that someone had created this kind of room for me. I wish that there were more leaders committed to change than change. Change, dollar bills. The money is relevant. The money plays a part in your success. But I'm not hustling. Hustling is, I believe, a sign that you're struggling with your worthiness. And as a solid leader, we do work in integrity. And the exchange of money is just a part of that. Give to you what you need. See, it's about you more than anything. It's about me and my value of my product. So flying Kathy in, ensuring that she's set up to deliver a message that is going to change the way you do your business, just that alone is worth your $597 seat. So if you was wondering, are you serious, Lori? $597? What could I do with that? You could go spend it on something that will not position you later. I know that. I know how that look. I know that. I know how that look. I know that life. Been there, done that life. But for a long time, I've been doing the life of putting it on the line, a great leader. And great leaders cost. It costs to be a great leader. So Kathy Kidd, I want you to go out on her Facebook and check her out. KathyKidd. I would wake her up right now, but she in California time. And she just getting up and moving around. But we'll definitely be communicating with you on social media. And I want you to go get your seat. There's 2 ways you can do that. When this video is over, you just look down in the comment and click the link. On the post itself, click the link. The link takes you to the site, and the site gives you what you need to get you registered. You will talk to my operations manager. And remember, you're able to call me today. My phone lines are open at 803-238-0511. You can call me right now if you want to. I won't answer you right now because we're live. But I will answer you right now because we live. Which one of y'all want to do that? Call me right now, 803-238-0511. And I will talk to you live. 803 area code. What's my number? 238-0511. I'm so excited right now. I'm soaring in the inside. This feels right. And leaders, we don't just create anything. We create the thing. This is that thing this year. It's going to change so many women's lives. So I'm getting ready for several speaking engagements. I'm going to be in Maryland, Virginia, D.C. area, DMV. You've asked, am I coming? Yes, I am coming. I'm going to be on the stage with some powerful sisters who are running their 14th annual conference for women. Sold out event every single year for 14 years. Heal a woman, heal a nation. Mathina, thank you. Thank you and your sisters for inviting me in with a conversation to heal women. When the woman is healed, we're all healed. We're all better. I'm excited to be on the main stage. I'm inspired to bring a powerful new talk that I've been creating because my coach stretched me. My coach stretched me to dig deeper into my great speaker in me. Not a good speaker, Lori, a great speaker. So I'm excited. Can't wait to share how to heal through possibilities. So if you are interested in seeing me, connecting with me, learning with me, and you're going to be in the DMV area, April 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'm also going to be there all 3 days. I'll be also a panel speaker at the Sunday is the expo. So I'll be at the expo on Sunday as well. I'm so excited about entering into their community and being invited in. It's an honor. And it's not just showing up to speak and slay the stage. Leaders don't think like that. I see that out there too. Ladies, we're not out here to slay anything. This is just my thoughts, okay? We're out here to what? Be significant. Be significant. And if that's what comes out of it, absolutely celebrate that. But that's my take on it. Lives are just too precious for us to have, I think, any kind of ego tied into what we're called to do. And this is just so much work that goes in to us becoming these greater people, these greater human beings. I think it's important for us to really figure out how we do this and do this in a solid, more soulful, more sacred way. That's just me. And that's, I'm a girl from the projects, coming from the projects. So I get all the way we can used to or should have or maybe thought. But the way we should think today as great leaders doesn't line up with some of the things I see out of leaders. So some of you need to come in the room because you need a brush up, you need a brush off, you need to clean up, and you need to get revived into what your leader is calling for. Some of you need to be in the room. You want to what? I thought we were receiving a call, but that's another kind of call. You want to be in the room because you want to know how, Lori, to position my products and my services and really do what you say I'm capable of doing. Get the value that I deserve. Share this product, service with others at a value price that they also receive value. Some of you want to come in the room because you just want to know how to really build your what? Your money map, your wheel, your revenue wheel, and gain 6 figures. Plus, solid. You don't want no bunch of hype. You want to know how to really do it. This is the room for you. And lastly, those of you who know you want to be in the room, you're already leading, you're missing just one component. And this is the thing that you're saying, Lori, you nailed it. I'm there. I want to be an authority. I want to be on those stations like NBC. I want to be on the new TV station Centric. As a woman, leader, I got my eyes on some big stuff. I want to be on the stage at Essence. Well, you kind of won't get there. Me neither. Unless we become an authority. An authority is someone that has a book. That not just has a book, but has what? A company that supports them behind the book. All the stuff, all the pieces in place. We're going to learn how to leverage that, and we're going to learn that through a book. So welcome in Kathy Kidd. So you ladies go out there on Facebook, connect with her community, tell her that you heard she was coming to Girl Lead March 25th, and guess what? She'll say hello, and we look forward to serving you at that time. And let's stop doing it wrong. Let's stop doing it alone. Let's stop thinking that we know what we don't know. Let's open up to the possibilities. Let go of every old expectation and visualize yourself rising up. Rising up 1,000 times. Rising up to this moment. It's going to require you, yes, to say yes. And some of you to say yes again. I'm standing by today. I'm looking forward to chatting with you. Have any questions? Do know you can call me directly at 803-238-0511. You know someone that should be here with me. We're going to sell every 20 seats. All of them will be sold by Monday. But I'm not selling. I'm sharing the bigger possibilities for you as a girl leader. I'm so excited about this moment. Really, ladies, I am. I'm going to stay calm because I don't try to do too much. And girl leaders, we got to know when to stop too. And that has been one of my issues over time of leading. Stop. So right now, I'm going to stop. I'm going to tell you there's nothing for you to hide. You need a pay plan, that's okay. There's nothing for you to hide. We're here to serve you. Girl, you know what we do next, right? Girl, go be great. This is going to be a powerful year for us as women leaders. Stay connected. You can actually get you a free gift at LoriPelzer.com. LoriPelzer.com. Get your free gift. Just put your information in, opt in. The gift is downloaded to your email. A lot of you could use a free gift today. God bless you all. Love you. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you today. Secure your seat. We have 11 seats left. And rock out. Do your greatest. Stand in your power. Have a winning Saturday. Kathy Kidd, thank you for being a part of this conversation, helping women who want to lead become an authority through creating her best-selling book. Ladies, have a great day. And again, girl, go be great. Share this video with a lot of your girlfriends. I'll talk with you soon.